It's Dr. Laura here, and this month we are diving into sports performance, athletic recovery, and chiropractic. So picture this. You are playing tennis, you're ready for that shot that comes across the net. Your arms are up, you're in the ready position, you're relaxed, you're fluid, you swing, everything is involved, your shoulder, your arm, and you miss the shot and throw out your back. I know this, whether it's tennis, or maybe it was pickleball, or maybe it was a soccer, or maybe it was something else related to sports. You've watched your child hurt themselves in football or rugby, so a contact sport perhaps, or an individual sport like tennis. So today we're going to talk about sports performance, athletic recovery, and chiropractic. My sport of choice is golf. So I know I play golf. So I know the mechanics involved in golf. I have a lot of golfing patients who are golfers, whether they be young or whether they be old. And they love that I know their sport. Not that you have to know golf too, but you have to know the mechanics. I have had the honor of treating NHL players, Olympic athletes, rep and competitive soccer, baseball players, and what I call weekend warriors. So I've seen the gamut from here to here. And there's three components that make our athletic ability optimal: movement, alignment, and something called proprioception. So movement is all the joints have to move properly. Alignment is, well, these are sisters, movement and alignment. If things are moving properly, they're aligned properly. If they're not, they're not. Then your body will go through compensations, even just to stand upright in gravity. Forget about making that tennis shot. And proprioception. Proprioception is a fancy word, and it just means where the brain knows, well, is hopefully able to tell the body, where is the rest of my body in space? So let's backtrack. Three components. Our back has to move to send signals to our brain. Our brain has to communicate information to the body whilst also taking in information from our environment to say, what's going on? How do I have to appropriately and accurately respond? Let's go back to that tennis shot. Either you threw your back out immediately, or darn if you just missed that shot. Well, missing the shot means your body didn't accurately or appropriately say, where's my racket? Where's the ball? What's the speed of the ball coming? How much does my forehand have to move to make contact and make that good shot? Same in golf. So proprioception is that accuracy and appropriateness. It's like the brain has to say, which muscles do I have to activate? I don't have to activate the big muscles to move my shoulder. If I do, guess what? I'm going to hurt myself if I do it repeatedly, because we need the right muscles on the job. So athletic performance and healing after an injury can be helped by chiropractic. So what a chiropractor does is we will help with injury prevention. So that is teaching the spine optimal movement, right muscles, right job, faster recovery, promoting blood flow, promoting circulation, reducing inflammation, improved performance, so better alignment, movement, better proprioception. So the brain actually says, hey, I don't have to work so hard to hit that ball. I don't have to activate the really large muscles in my back when I have the right muscles, right job, the smaller muscles to do whatever the job is. Whether we're talking about sports, but maybe it's around your house, maybe it's picking up something when you've thrown out your back. And I've done a lot of videos on it's just the small things, right, that make us, well, if we've played soccer for our entire life and we are a right-handed kicker, guess what the body is used to doing over and over and over? And probably there's some improper motions that have just built on. We also offer a drug-free approach. A chiropractor, it is out of our scope of practice to tell you to take medication or not to take medication, but many people don't want to take medication because we mask the symptoms. And collaborative, especially in Massage Addict, we have massage therapists at our disposal. We work as a group. We have chiropractors, we have acupuncturists, we have reflexologist, and perhaps we're also working with your trainer, perhaps we're also working with your team coach, perhaps we're also working with your medical doctor. So chiropractors are well equipped to deal with athletic performance and faster healing from injury. So your next step is, if you're injured, get to a chiropractor. If you want to prevent injury, I'm not saying we can ever prevent an injury, but if the spine moves and is aligned and we have optimal proprioception, our risk of injury is lower. Find a chiropractor within our network.